I dare you to do this challenge for 1 week straight and then come back to this video and comment your experience. I was recently reading this book, Ask and It Is Given, in a cafe, and it truly inspired me to make this video and also take up this challenge along with you guys, where 1 week straight we're only going to think about the thoughts that we truly want. The thing that I want to challenge you is to do a mental diet. So, just in case you don't already know what a mental diet is basically you refocusing all of your thoughts, all of your energy, all of your attention on what you truly want. Mental diet is all about having like the best self concept where you feel you are powerful and you believe that you are the creator of your reality. A mental diet, in simple terms, is just having good thoughts, positive thoughts, or thoughts that work in your favor. 80 to 90% of the time, what we think about is our worries, our tensions, our lows, things that we're sad about, things that are negative, which don't really require headspace at all. If you desire something, you have to align to a vibrational match to it. You can't always think about the lack of money and then think about manifesting money. Like, it doesn't work that way. Something that really resonated with me from the Ask and It Is Given book is that your thoughts become things. So whatever you think about the most, that's what you're going to give your attention and energy to. You cannot desire something, then dominantly focus on the absence of it and then expect to receive it, because the vibrational frequency of its absence and the vibrational frequency of its presence are very different frequencies. So in short, if you want to manifest money, you can't always think about the lack of money in your life. You can't always stress about it, be sad about it, worry about it, and then at the same time think, oh, I'm going to manifest money by listening to a Robotic Affirmations tape. That's not going to happen. Dominantly 80% of the time, you're thinking about not having money and the lack of money. So how are you going to manifest money into your life? If you're always going to be thinking about your SP, if you're always going to miss your SP, if your SP is 80 to 90% of your thoughts and you're just missing him or her and desiring or obsessing or being desperate about getting that person back into your life, then obviously you're giving all your attention as well as your energy. The more attention you give to something, the more of your energy you're giving to that person. So when you are pouring so much love, so much attention, so much energy into your SP, where do you give the space or the energy for your SP to think about you? We are all, at the end of the day, human beings. All are one, all are interconnected. The more you think about someone and the more you obsess about them, the more you are repelling them. It's the whole attract-repel theory. The more you're trying to attract someone, the more you're repelling them. The best way to manifest, that's what I tell all of my clients. If you don't already know, I do 1:1 email coaching, and most of my clients do approach me when they want to get their SP back. And the first and the foremost thing that I tell them before I give them a Robotic Affirmations tape or before I give them the steps in order to improve their self-concept or to get their SP back, the first thing that I tell them to do is to redirect all of their energy, their focus and attention towards themselves. The more love you pour into yourself, the more your SP is going to come towards you and gravitate towards you automatically. I'll give you a quick story on how I told one of my clients who wanted to manifest her SP back that you need to redirect your thoughts and your focus completely on yourself. Start rediscovering your hobbies, start going on walks, start going on solo dates. And I basically encouraged her to just shift her thoughts and her belief patterns that are in her mind. Gave her a few affirmations that basically helped her up level her self-concept, and every time she would get a distracted thought or a negative thought about her SP, I asked her to automatically replace it with a thought that says, my SP is obsessed with me and my SP is the one thinking about me. I am not the one thinking about him. Gave her a completely customized Robotic Affirmations tape, which she basically listened to every night. And it had all of these affirmations that said that, my SP is obsessed with me, my SP is the one who desires me more than I desire, my SP is always thinking about me, so on and so forth. And also gave her a few self-concept affirmations. And the best part is her success story is so good. Like, not only did her SP come back to her in like a month of doing this activity, but even her 2 other ex-boyfriends came back into her life, telling her that they're suddenly thinking about her all the time and they have feelings for her and they want to get back. Obviously, she was thinking of one SP, but her other 2 exes also manifested and gravitated again and texted her after a really long time, like maybe after a year or something. And she literally had goosebumps when she wrote the email to me saying that how is it possible that my exes are also coming back? That's the kind of change you see when you follow a strict mental diet. At this point in time, you're wondering how you can do the mental diet challenge. So for the mental diet challenge, all you have to do is be completely conscious of the thoughts you're having. Every single time you get a thought, you become completely aware of that thought and imagine what you're exactly thinking and identify if it's a positive or a negative thought. Any negative thought, any thought that affects your self concept, any thought that is like a limiting belief or a doubt either about yourself, about your circumstances, or about what is happening in your life, whatever the situation is, you are going to completely replace it and redirect your thoughts. No, this sounds a little bit difficult. I mean, at the end of the day, we're human beings and we are used to thinking negatively or, stressing or worrying about it. I'm not gonna lie by telling you that I have like an amazing self concept and 100% efficient mental diet where I'm always thinking positive thoughts. Of course not. There are times when I do think about my worries, I do get negative thoughts, but what I do is I replace them. As soon as I get conscious and I'm aware of the negative thought I'm having, I immediately switch and replace it with the positive thoughts, and then I completely divert myself and give attention to something else. So let's say I am trying to manifest a job, and most of the time I'm thinking about not having a job, and in my mind also thinking, oh, I'm not going to get selected, I'm not good enough, no one's going to hire me. Immediately, as soon as I get conscious and identify that I'm having this negative thought, I replace it with a thought that says, I already have a full-time job, I am already working, everyone loves me at work. Completely redirect my thoughts towards a part or a pattern where it just shows that I have high self-concept, I believe in myself, and I already have the job. That's how I assume, and that's the energy that I try to embody. Whatever limiting beliefs you're having, just switch the narrative and get extremely conscious of your thoughts. Initially, of course, it is going to be difficult. I remember when I started off with the mental diet challenge first, I unconsciously was thinking negatively or I was stressing about something. But as soon as I realized that, I immediately switched my pattern. And what really helped me at that point in time to focus on the positive and to completely change my thought patterns was robotic affirmations. Of course, I'm not trying to recommend this as the only method. There are people who have seen success with scripting. There are people who have seen success with visualization meditations. I believe those help them redirect their thoughts better. But for me personally, robotic affirmations was a game changer. I've talked about it all in my channel, so you can check out all the other videos I made on this topic specifically. I also have robotic affirmation tapes that you can basically listen to. You don't even have to watch the video. Just play it in the background, connect your AirPods or earphones and just listen to it. You don't have to do anything else. These are the tapes that I customized and I made for myself, and I just used to listen to them in order to redirect all of my thoughts. So whenever I was unconsciously, deviating or thinking of something that I shouldn't, I would listen to the tapes and then I would just automatically redirect all of my thoughts back to something that's positive. When you have a strict mental diet, you start seeing changes in your life instantly. Like literally, there were times when I would see angel numbers. There were times when even things that I was low about or I felt sad about, if I had a fight with someone, automatically the third day or the fourth day, they would reach out to me. They would message me and say, hey, I'm sorry for this. That's the kind of overnight results that you see when you have a strict mental diet. What helps you manifest 10x faster is just persisting. You just have to persist. You just have to affirm. You just have to do the SATS method. You have to do the visualization method, whatever works for you. Honestly, even if you don't believe in manifesting or you don't believe in listening to affirmation tapes, even distracting yourself from any negative thoughts, that works as well. So I personally read a lot of books, and currently I'm reading Fourth Wing series, which is like, I'm obsessed with that series right now. So most of my thoughts are consumed about the books that I'm reading. So obviously I don't get the time or even have the attention or energy to think about something negative in my life, because I am so involved in my books and I'm such a reader that I will like read books all the time 24/7 and only think about those in my mind. Start doing something small, even taking a walk, listening to your favorite music or listening to a good podcast, or just going on a solo date, having coffee, reading a book, anything, any hobby that you can indulge in which allows you to distract from your negative patterns and your negative thoughts, that is good too, and it actually supports having a good mental diet. At the end of the day, you just want to be conscious of your thoughts. Be conscious of your thoughts. Think of the thoughts that you truly want. Start assuming that you already have it. Start being grateful for it, and watch how your life is going to change. So I'm going to give you an update after a week on how my challenge went, and I want you to do the same thing. Think of something, let it be something related to maybe your dream body, let it be something related to your SP, let it be something related to your dream job, whatever it is. I just want you to think of it 7 days straight. Have a strict mental diet where you only focus on already having it, assuming that you have whatever you desire. So you're only going to assume that you already have it. You're only going to assume positive thoughts about it, and you are going to embody the energy or the version of yourself already having it. If you can, try to even take action in your 3D as well. in order to support whatever you're thinking of. Your mental diet works the best if you do take some action in your 3D. For example, if you want your ideal dream body and you want to lose weight, then start taking those 5,000 steps, 10,000 steps, which automatically shows your subconscious mind that you are making an effort and you are taking the action in your 3D. So obviously you will lose the weight. For 7 days straight, do this, come back to this video and comment your update. It can be anything. It doesn't have to be something big, something small, whatever it is, you can give an update and I will be waiting for an update from you guys. In case you are interested in 1:1 email coaching with me, I will leave my email right here, so you can drop me an email and I will let you know the details. That was it for today's video. I hope this inspired you. I'll see you guys in my next video. Lots of love. Bye.